Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and this is going to be my second attempt in trying to film this review. And this is going to be for episode 2 of season 1 of Supergirl Stronger Together. So, yeah, I'm still going to try to review this show like I do almost every other comic book show. And, sorry about that. And, yeah, I'm getting over a cold. So, yeah, that's basically it for that. As usual, quick synopsis, likes and dislikes, and then the rate. But before that, 10-second spoiler warning as usual for those who have yet to actually watch the episode and haven't already. Stop the video, go check it out, and come back and watch the rest of this review. 10-second spoiler warning as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds. 10 seconds are up. So for those who have yet to actually watch this episode and haven't already, please don't comment down below or be messaging me. Then I give you a fair warning, because as usual, I did. So yeah, basically in this episode, you have this thing called So basically, that came out wrong. But basically in this episode, you have Kara. She's trying to test out her powers. She's trying to understand her powers. Because she feels pretty confident in them, but she's still training, trying to find her footing. With the powers and how she fits into this city, National City, I believe is what it's called. She's basically trying to figure out how to fit into National City, and she has a couple mishaps at first. The biggest of which is the fact that she causes an oil spill when trying to put out a fire. She kind of realizes, with the help of her boss, like her boss doesn't know she's Supergirl, but she's giving advice to what would be Supergirl. She asked, what would you tell Supergirl if she was right here, right now? And she's, start small, with like bank robberies and whatever, and then move yourself up like a normal person. You don't start from the top and stay there. You start from the bottom and go from the top. For example, in the context of the character, I started off writing Gossip Girl magazines and stuff like that, small articles, and I'm the owner of this huge ass company, newspaper, press, whatever. That's kind of what she should do, and she kind of takes that advice. Kara takes that advice. So she tells her two friends. She tells the two guys she's with what's his face? Jimmy Olsen or James Olsen, whatever, and then the other guy, what's his name? Winslow, Winston, whatever. I believe that's... Yeah, it's Winston. Winston. Weird name. Not to offend anybody who's actually called that, but whatever. I was thinking Winston for some reason. Whatever, but her coworkers, she gets the two coworkers who she trusts most, Jimmy Olsen and Win. And she tells them, like, she's already told them that she's Supergirl, but they don't know that they both know that she's Supergirl. So she kind of shows, tells them both to come outside, and then reveals herself again that she's Supergirl, and they're both like, he knows. So that's pretty funny. So over the course of about another week, or a couple of days to another week in the show's continuity, she does do small stuff like that, stopping crimes, stopping bank robberies, saving snakes from a tree. Yeah, it's a pretty funny joke, like cat from a tree, snake from a tree. The small stuff, and all of a sudden you have this Helgate, Helgramite, sorry, this alien species that escaped from Fort Ross, and this Helgramite is associated to Astro, which is Kara Danvers, which is Supergirl's aunt, to say the least. They were all in prison. Basically, Fort Ross is this prison that kind of crash landed around the same time that Kara crash landed onto Earth, and they've been caught wreaking havoc for like the past 20 to 30 something years. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. And then you also have like the thoughts of everybody on Supergirl. Like, you see like media outlets like the news and newspaper, everybody like, either supporting Supergirl and what she's trying to do, or saying maybe we should stop this Supergirl nonsense because we already have one Superman, who, although he seems to be doing good economically, is fucking up our town. By that they mean Metropolis. So yeah, So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Mixed reactions to Supergirl. There's always gonna be that type of thing, like mixed reactions to a superhero and what they're actually doing. Should that be legal? Should they be associated with the government, etc., etc. So that's interesting. You have more development out of every single character. That's pretty good. Overall, pretty good episode to say the least. I really enjoyed it, to be honest. I actually enjoyed the show more than I should, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm enjoying the show a bit more than I should. That's not to say it's a bad show. It's actually a pretty good show. And I've already heard rumors that's gonna probably do a crossover with the Flash, which would be interesting. Overall, I do like it. I do like the Supergirl. I actually do like it. It's a pretty good show. Um, Jimmy Olsen, pretty good. I think he's a pretty good character. Actually, he's different from his past interpretations because mostly when I think of Jimmy Olsen, I think of like this Archie-like character. Like I feel like they kind of just got some random Archie character from like the Archie comics, just kind of plopped him in there into the Superman universe. And hey, I'm a photographer. We're Superman. And where's Lois Lane? We're Superman. That type of stuff. Um, yeah, but here he's actually kind of cool. So yeah, he's likable and cool. I mean, that's not to say that Jimmy Olsen in the comics isn't likable. He's a pretty likable guy, but he's not that cool, to be honest. At least in my honest opinion. I mean, yes, overall still a pretty good episode, well written. CGI is pretty good for the most part. They do need to work on the special effects a bit more. I do think so, but I think that's what's gonna happen with these few earlier episodes. It's not gonna be the best, but still pretty good. Still a pretty good start to the season and the series as a whole. And yeah, that's basically it for this review. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. And yeah, that's basically it for now. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. Comment down below on your thoughts on the episode. Have you seen it? And if not, why not? And if you have what are thoughts on it, comment on that down below. Let me know. Like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.